So a lot of times people have a question of how, can I change my ball of yarn in the middle of a row? Do I have to pull it back out to the beginning? Do I need to tie a knot? So I'm just going to show you what you would do here. I like to change yarns in a stitch that I've already started, just so it's all woven in. So I'm going to start my single crochet. So I'm going to go in, yarn over, and pull up a loop with the old yarn, this one that's about to end. I'm going to drop it. And then for the yarn over that I'm going to pull through those 2 loops, I'm going to take the new yarn. So again, just leaving a long tail, I'm going to put the yarn in my hand, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. And then I'm just going to tighten those in the back. So in the back it just looks like 2 yarn tails. And I'm probably just going to go ahead and work right over them as I go, but we'll come back and weave them in later. But before I do that, I actually want to show you what that would look like if we were working a different stitch, because it's the same concept, but since every stitch is a little bit different, it's just going to be a little different. So I'm just going to make a couple of double crochets here as just kind of an aside to show you how we would change if we were doing a double crochet stitch. And here I'm already going to run out of yarn. So I have one double crochet going. I'm going to make another double crochet, but I'm out of yarn. So I'm going to yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, and then I would yarn over and pull through 2. And now I'm at what would be my last yarn over of that stitch. So I would just take the new yarn there, yarn over, and pull through. And that's how you'd change in a double crochet. So again, no matter which stitch you're doing, just change yarns in the last yarn over. And that's going to work well for color changes too, if you do want to change colors, because the last yarn over of the stitch before is what lays on top of the stitch. So if we're looking at this, so this loop that lays on top of the stitch was actually the last loop we pulled through the stitch before. So when you're changing colors, you want that loop to match. And I'll try to show you that again later. But whether you're changing colors or yarn, if you just always do it in the last yarn over of the last stitch before you want to change, that's how you can have them be woven in. Just kind of all interconnected. And I don't tie a knot there. If you're afraid it's going to go somewhere, you could do a little overhand knot. But I'm going to work right over those ends so they're not going to go anywhere.
For more great ideas from Craftsy.com, click the link.